for deployment.
Please enter your code name.
Blitz Trooper, locked and loaded.
New challenge, new feat, new record.
Humans are far more destructive than natural disasters. Even children know that.
Hesitating is a surefire way to hand victory to others on a silver platter.
Don't underestimate a shadow in the dark. It can be your end.
I never lost a battle when I served in the Corps. Phoenix, they called me. I'm sure you heard of me before.
Trap your enemy and strike them down. That's the most effective tactic.
Light always prevails in darkness.
Blitz Trooper, locked and loaded.
Hostile units incoming. Peacekeepers, prepare for combat.
What's this new toy? Got a name?
Name's Alysnes. The latest brake striker, beefed up with extra armor.
Code red. Code red. Main cabin breach. Hangar on fire. Safety engaged. Stay alert. Emergency exit.
Warning. Oxygen level below 20.9%. Warning. Oxygen level below 19.5%.
Pyrogenesis Striker. My old friend.
Alysnes initiated. Safety disengaged. Mind bridge activated. Injecting Corixium particles. Initiating system diagnostics. Structural integrity confirmed. Fluid armor confirmed. Corixium engine power supply confirmed. Incoming urgent message from Space Garrison.
Attention! We are under attack from Thea's Vanguard. Significant damage confirmed. Self-destruct activates in 120 seconds. All units evacuate immediately.
Genius idea. Now, to the B plan.
Under attack. Fluid armor activated. Fire control system
Calibrating
enabled.
weapon
System. Energy autocannon and induced sword are combat ready.
Not gonna get crushed today.
Warning! Self-destruct initiates in 10 seconds.
Alysnes, initiate re-entry sequence.
Initiating atmospheric re-entry sequence. Incoming heavy assault from hostile colossal striker. Induced sword offline. Switch to energy autocannon. Charge energy autocannon to boost short-range damage. Enemy targets detected. Adjust manually to lock. Fire control radar unstable. Keep targets within lock-on range. System will assist once a target is locked.
Evade incoming attack. Hostiles detected outside viewpoint. The system will indicate attack directions around the threshold.
Enemy targets detected. Overheating. Rebooting system. Fluid armor depleted. Structural integrity at critical level.
Made it with just the fluid armor. Not bad.
Warning. Armor integrity at threshold. Proceed to initiate warning. Armor integrity at threshold. Proceed to initiate armor at warning. Armor integrity at threshold. Proceed to initiate armor at warning. Armor integrity at threshold. Proceed to initiate armor airdrop now. Enemy target detected. Attack energy autocannon. Energy autocannon inflicts energy damage. Armor installed. All weapon restrictions lifted. Enemy fluid armor and cause significant damage. You may also
you.
Urgent communication incoming from friendly ground base.
Pilot, this is Zone 48. Confirm identity. Over.
Peacekeeper 98213, reporting.
Pilot, we were also blindsided by Thea's Vanguard. The garrison's debris has wreaked havoc on us. Unable to provide support. Over.
Target
Roger.
acquired.
I'll be joining the fight.
A colossal striker from Thea's Vanguard is in the area. Take cover if you see an incoming...
Continue to attack with battle halberd and Gauss cannons. Use complex shield to stun same-sized enemy with a perfect block.
Attention, Shadow Special Task Force. Rescue operation at Mashmak is about to begin. All relevant personnel complete your final checks. Weapon airdrop ready. Cargo rocket ready. Striker systems calibrated. No error found. Combatants, prepare to deploy.
Alysnes, ready.
Pilot in position. Striker entering launch tunnel. Brake system safety disengaged. Pilot in control. Ready for launch.
Hiya, Anka Bell here. I'll be your CIC for this mission. Just joined the team. Still getting settled. But looks like we're diving straight into missions. Looking forward to working with you. For this mission, we'll locate the 3 patrol strikers we lost communications with in Mashmak. Latest SAT images show activity at an abandoned base to the southwest. A massive amount of Thea's Vanguard forces has been active in the area. This is a rescue mission, so try to avoid going toe-to-toe. Our CO will fill you in with the details.
Pilot, I'm your commanding officer, Christian. I'll be leading this operation. We'll drop you off near Mashmak with a submarine. From there, use the underwater elevator to reach the abandoned base. Your squad will meet you at the entrance. Alysnes is fully geared up this time, ready for anything. Close combat, long range, and solid defense. We won't let your striker go in naked like your last atmospheric entry.
Injecting coaxium particles. Pilot sync rate stable. Mind bridge initiated.
Alysnes, taking off. Let's get going.
Pilot, the correct readings are off here. I'll confirm the extraction point ASAP once you're done. This is where the UWC built their mass driver. After the orbital elevator attack, the UWC disbanded, and the base was abandoned. We'll conduct our search here. Last SAT update shows strikers engaged in combat in the area.
With whom? Thea's Vanguard?
Not sure.
They leave a trail of chaos everywhere they go. Who else could it be?
They were lunar civilians who fought their government for equal rights. But now, they've resorted to pure violence.
They blew up the elevator and sped up the UWC's collapse. Nobody's negotiating for them now. HQ, do you see that? Those crystals look wrong.
Looks like it was just shot down. The corite's spreading fast.
Watch out! Thermal spike. Friendly IFF. Objective confirmed. Data received. Syncing up for investigation.
Focus on what's in front of you.
That's Thea's trashy style, all right. This is Shadow Special Task Force from Misra Matrix. Identify yourselves.
Thank goodness it's Alysnes. We're with Misra Matrix. Thalassian Patrol Squad 4. Verification code has been sent. Over.
Identity confirmed. What's going on here? What happened to you? What's Thea planning?
Damn Earthers! Die! They're all gonna die!
Incoming! Watch out! Find the exit. Leave this to me.
Misra Matrix is poking their nose in too? Great! Not a chance! You're going down today!
You think your break striker makes you a hero? Pathetic.
Unavailable now. Shield activated. Shooting target. Melee target. Shield deactivated.
Surrender. They're not worth dying for.
You know nothing. The moon was built on our backs. You Earthers have no clue what we've been through.
Alysnes, stay away from it. What? Corite doesn't spread this quickly.
D3. Carbon tax. March.
You hearing this?
Day 1.
Phase 1's done. Don't drag this out. Come on.
Day 225. Transfer. Accumulate strength. Day 556. Pirate. New identity. Fluid. Day 2122. Witness. Exterminate. Search. Day 2144. Fight and survive.
Ride's on its way. I need your coordinates.
Deploy the extraction beacon now.
Now?
Let's light them up.
No choice but to wipe them out.
Now the airdrop can finally reach us. Yeah, we're pretty tight on time. But still, let's freshen up before joining the fight.
This is our chance to gear up.
Now, press the Interact key to select an airdrop. Now, press the Interact key to select an airdrop. Airdrop on site. Gear up now. Airdropped weapons are universal. You can even try your luck with the enemy's airdrop pods.
They can't agree on Corite, but weapon interfaces? Total agreement. Figures.
The Striker manual mentions that surplus weapons can be mounted in the reserved slots.
Press the switch weapons key to swap between the modular weapons and default weapons.
You can replenish ammo by finding magazines on neutralized hostiles or in supply crates.
Destroy as many extractors as you can before the ship arrives. They release subterranean Corite, which triggers pulse storms.
They might deploy more to keep you from leaving.
What a bunch of lunatics.
That Corite extractor was built for mining. Now it's a terrifying weapon. If they release the Corite, one pulse storm will wipe out everything on the island.
The three factions are mining and researching Corite at Mashmak. Is this some kind of power play by Thea? To have their insane demands met and fight the moon?
It's probably more than that. Did you see the crystals? They're everywhere.
think we can dismantle more extractors.
HQ has pinpointed the extraction area. Sending the coordinates your way. Beacon deployed. Your ride will be there in 2 minutes. Hang in there.
All units, prep for evacuation.
Finally, getting out of this hellhole.
Yeah, too bad we couldn't stop them.
See those Corite pulse storms? They're small, but they pack a punch. They can do a lot of damage to the fluid armor and the striker itself.
Let's find a way around the danger zone.
Those storms are expanding. We can't risk losing Alysnes. You need to make sure you make it. Even if we don't.
We're leaving together. End of story.
Still got an airdrop beacon. Now they'll rue the day.
Unavailable now. Melee mode. Shield activated. Energy low.
Heads up. New Corite pulse storm detected.
Unavailable now.
I thought we'd still have 100 years to figure a way out of our demise after the catastrophe. But now that we're seeing how fast Corite spreads, that might be 30 years. Maybe less. We've lost 2/3 of the population to the catastrophe. I saw a chance for us to unite, to rebuild our homes. I had high hopes that Corite could spur growth in technology and offer a path to human survival. But ironically, we've put everything we know into this striker behind me. All it changes is how we fight each other. Another way to quench our thirst for blood. Everybody wants a better life. Fertile land, breathable air. So we keep scrabbling over what's left of Earth's resources. And now one of our brave pilots discovered in Mashmak that Korite is conscious. It can grow, maybe even replicate human experiences. We're not sure if it's a sentient being in a different form. But it's spreading much faster than we expected. Shadow was founded to resolve conflicts and protect human rights. We used to only deal with people-related conflicts. But now this Korite consciousness will sure stir things up. Resource wars are about to get real ugly. If humanity can't get their act together, it's on us to bridge the gap between humanity and Korite. Mashmak's ground zero for Korite disasters, and a battleground for extremist factions. Our job? Stop these lunatics from releasing Korite and polluting the surface.
And even if Korite is proven to be sentient, we'll still need to find a way to survive.
Let's buy humanity some more time.
Christian, can I have a few words?
It wasn't the pilot. Voice was off, and the striker fought like someone else.
We're analyzing the combat.
The combat data? No, that's not what I mean.
That crystal can take over organic life. It's not infection, it's fusion. Or maybe evolution.
Evolving into silicone-based life forms. Sounds like something from an old sci-fi movie. If that's the case, then we're probably dealing with something way beyond our understanding. Get some rest. I'll keep you guys updated.
Speaking of modular weapons, I've got a soft spot for the heavy sniper cannon, the charged splitter, and the energy blaster. Those bad boys are my favorites.
Combat alert! Combat alert! New mission received. All relevant personnel proceed to the tactical station.
Things aren't looking good, Chief. Corites everywhere. Resources are running low. Wars are unavoidable. More than anything, this is a test of morals. Right. And I'm not holding my breath on that. The three factions in the moon are openly at each other's throats. Pair that with the chaos in Mashmak and the borders. Our hands are pretty full. Our pilots need different strikers for various combat situations. How'd it go with the pilots? Ah, speaking of the devil, Chief's got a mission for you. We're short on pilots, so this mission's on you. SAT-scan found an 8-kilometer-wide sinkhole in the Union's Kraub region. Windrose is conducting unauthorized mining for chlorite. They might have used optical camo. Sat images weren't clear. So, we don't know if they're armed. The Matrix will send 5 pilots alongside our squad. You know how it is. Strategy and striker pairings are key in co-op missions. Confirm your striker with Alessio. Get prepped and move out as soon as the mission's live. We just rolled out 2 new break strikers. Come, I'll show you.
Tricera, ready to strike. Hurricane, ready to strike. Lumine, ready to strike. Alysnes, ready to strike. Pilot proceeding on board. Injecting coaxium particles. Pilot sync rate stable. Mind bridge initiated.
Capture and defend the 3 data nodes in the Kraub sinkhole. Capturing the nodes recovers abnormal mining data in the sinkhole. Recover data before Windrose destroys the mine.
Alysnes, taking off.
Score points by capturing and defending data nodes A, B, and C in the sinkhole. The first squad to reach 1,000 points wins. Now, head to Node A.
Node A activates in 10 seconds.
Wait for Node A to become available. Node A is now available for capture.
Unavailable now. Unavailable now. Unavailable now. Unavailable now. Unavailable now.
Now, head to the other nodes. Capturing them can speed up the scoring process.
Assist. Energy low. Stabilizing. Shooting mode. Unavailable now. Nodes B and C activated. Seize all nodes immediately. Capturing data node.
Capturing all 3 data nodes within the sinkhole is the quickest way to win. Work with your team. Capture and defend the nodes.
Unavailable now. Node C captured by enemy. Enemy down. Fluid armor offline. Shooting mode. Unavailable now. Stabilizing. Capturing data node. Capturing data node. Unavailable now. Node C captured. Unavailable now. Melee mode. Enemy down. Shooting mode. Unavailable now. Unavailable now. Unavailable now. Unavailable now. Stabilizing. Unavailable now. Unavailable now. Energy low. Stabilizing. Unavailable now. Fluid armor reactivated. Unavailable now. Unavailable now. Node A captured an enemy. Energy low. Fluid armor reactivated. Energy low. Unavailable now. Assist. Capturing data node. Node A captured. Shooting mode. Unavailable now. Unavailable now. Node C captured by
Capture this node!
shooting mode. Unavailable now. Assist. Unavailable now. Melee mode. Shield activated. Shield activated. Deactivated. Weapon not ready. Node A captured by enemy. Shield deactivated. Enemy down. Capturing data node. Capturing data node.
Now we need to capture this node!
Captured. Node A captured. Unavailable now. Unavailable now. Fluid armor offline. Enemy down. Shooting mode. Fluid armor reactivated. Unavailable now. Unavailable now. Shooting mode. Melee mode. Shield deactivated. Shield activated. Shield deactivated. Enemy down. Victory! Enemy down. Enemy down. Enemy down. Enemy down. MVP.
Alysnes making waves.
Now, head out and take care of the next conflict zone. Break a leg.
Alysnes, ready to strike. Welkin, ready to strike. Hurricane, ready to strike. Pilot proceeding on board. Pilot sync rate stable. Mind bridge initiated.
Dismantle the chloride extractors placed by Thea's Vanguard at the Observatory. Extractors will speed up if not dismantled in time, causing contamination. Reach the target number of dismantled units to halt their
take it
plan.
off.
Entering combat zone.
Score points by dismantling the chloride extractors around the observatory. The first squad to reach 8 points wins.
Fire control system
Now,
unlocked.
go to point A. Wait for a chloride extractor to be deployed at point A.
Unavailable now. Chloride extractor deploys in 10 seconds.
Large extractor deployed at point A. Dismantle it now. Now, head to the other drop points and dismantle more chloride extractors.
Unavailable. Extractor deploys in 10 seconds. Unavailable now. Chloride extractor deployed.
We have an extractor to dismantle.
Shooting mode. Dismantling chloride extractor.
Only 2 chloride extractors deploy at a time. Dismantle both to take the lead. Remember, working with your squad is the key to success.
Unavailable now. Shooting mode. Unavailable now. Dismantling chloride extractor. Unavailable now. Dismantling chloride extractor. Unavailable now. Assist! Chloride extractor dismantled. Shooting mode. A chloride extractor deploys in 10 seconds. Unavailable now. Chloride extractor deployed. Fluid armor reactivated. Assist! Unavailable now. Assist! Insufficient engine output. Chloride extractor dismantled. Assist! Assist! Unavailable now. Chloride extractor extractor deployed. Energy low. Unavailable now. Insufficient engine output. Dismantling corite extractor. Stratum shatterer dismantled. Unavailable now. Unavailable now. Unavailable now. Corite extractor energy low. Unavailable now. Corite extractor deployed. Unavailable now. Energy corite extractor dismantled by enemy. Unavailable now. Energy low. Unavailable now. Large corite extractor deploys in 10 seconds.
Watch out!
Unavailable now.
Large corite extractor incoming. Dismantling it yields 2 points. There won't be any corite extractors at points A and B when a large corite extractor is being deployed.
Unavailable now. A large stratum shatterer dismantled by enemy. Unavailable now. Unavailable now. Unavailable now. Unavailable now. Unavailable now. Corite extractor deploys in 10 seconds. Corite extractor deploys in 10 seconds. Corite extractor deployed.
We have an extractor to dismantle.
Corite extractor deployed. Dismantling corite extractor. Unavailable. Corite extractor dismantled by enemy. Initiating ejection sequence. Enemy down. Ready for deployment. Striker ready. Switching to boarding mode. Entering combat zone. Optical camo drone will soon go offline. Autopilot can now be disengaged. Fire control system unlocked. Corite extractor deploys in 10 seconds. Assist. Corite extractor deployed.
We have an extractor
Enemy
to
down.
dismantle.
Fluid armor reactive. Dismantling corite extractor. Corite extractor deployed. Shield deactivated. Unavailable now. Stabilizing. Dismantling corite extractor. Stratum shatterer dismantled. Unavailable now. Shooting mode. Unavailable now. extractor. Unknown. Victory! Dismantle. Assist. Chloride. Assist. Assist. Chloride extractor deployed. Enemy down.
Hurricane destroys and protects. Got it all.
Investigation on the Korite from our last Mashmak op is moving slow due to lack of data. It's hard to believe, but one thing's clear. The enemy pilot was rapidly crystallized. But how that striker was able to operate unmanned is still a mystery. We've analyzed the data on Thea's extractors in Mashmak. Those machines were designed to excavate Korite from miles underground, exacerbating the pulse storms in Mashmak. Thea is still fixated on Mashmak after their last defeat. We have spotted them regrouping, prepping to drop more extractors. What they're doing is speeding up the spread of Korite. The pulse storms in Mashmak are kicking up the Korite haze, and the monsoon spreading it across the globe. Livable space is shrinking as we speak. Don't forget, the mining sites are also destroying our world. The exposed crystal areas are growing, and the spread rate is increasing. Our analysis shows if the remaining habitable areas keep getting eaten up, humanity will only have 30 years left, maybe even less. Based on the latest findings from Mashmak, we need to look at Korite from a new perspective.
Is the spread a natural disaster, or a silicone-based species trying to take over?
Either way, with enough wit and grit, I'm sure we'll stop this ticking time bomb.
New mission available. Please check the detail. New mission available. Please check the details. Narukami, ready to strike. Lumine, ready to strike. Proceeding on board. Injecting coaxium particles. Pilot sync rate stable. Mind bridge initiated.
Eliminate Thea's Vanguard forces in various strongholds. Meanwhile, destroy the extractors, which can trigger pulse storms. Proceed to an extraction point once it's ready.
Alysnes, taking off.
Stage 1. Eliminate. Eliminate enemies in each area. Earn
This is the
mission
real
points.
deal. Don't worry,
Activate
you're in good
extraction
hands.
points
Let's
and
start by
obtain
following
supplies.
the GPS.
We can use airdrop beacons to boost our firepower in Mashmak. Hit the interact key to choose what you want to drop, just like that. Weapon airdrop contains modular weapons compatible with any striker. You should try them out. Once you're near the weapon airdrop, press the interact key to choose the weapons you want to equip. Pretty simple, right? If these weapons aren't as effective as the default, press the switch modular weapon key to switch back. We're getting close to the enemy's stronghold now, and it's your turn to take the lead. Remember to advance in stages, and watch out not to get surrounded.
Mashmak is occupied by Thea's Vanguard at the moment. We need to wipe them out before we receive extraction orders. Mission points are awarded based on the number and type of enemies destroyed, which will be converted into merit after the battle.
Out of ammo? Scavenge magazines from neutralized hostiles or supply crates.
Stabilizing. Unavailable.
Give it hell! Give it hell!
Unavailable now.
Narukami's down. Take out the hostiles, then bring her back.
Unavailable now.
Give it hell!
Unavailable. Melee mode.
Give it hell!
Deploy a summoning beacon now. Press the interact key to guide Narukami back to us.
Shield activated. Energy low. Shield activated. Shield
Give it
activated.
hell! Give it hell!
Energy low. Shooting mode.
A cargo rocket can send supplies back to base early to avoid losses in case of defeat. Press the interact key and select the cargo rocket beacon to call the rocket in.
On to the next stronghold.
Some neutralized enemy units may still have intact weapons you can use.
Stabilizing.
We're starting to deploy the extraction point. Moving into the extraction phase. Now, we need to think about how we can safely reach the evac point. Quick, follow the GPS to the extraction point. We have 2 extraction
Energy
points,
low.
A and B, set up. Our ride is almost here. You can check the extraction point's progress on the map. Once it's set up, an extraction beacon will be dropped. Pulse storm incoming. Make sure to keep an eye on its size on the map. A pulse storm is about to hit this area. Keep an eye on it on the map. It's dangerous to get swallowed up. It's growing. Stay alert.
Unavailable. Unavailable now.
Get the hell!
Unavailable now. Unavailable now. Shield activated. Shield deactivated. Fluid armor reactivated.
Get out now! It's eating away at your striker.
Fluid armor offline.
Get the hell!
Energy low.
Heads up. New Corite pulse storm detected.
Unavailable now. Fluid armor offline. Unavailable now. Warning, you are leaving the combat zone. Warning, you are leaving the combat zone. Energy low. Warning, you are leaving the combat zone. Energy low. Fluid armor offline.
Incoming Corite pulse storm. Steer clear.
Others might have their eyes on this spot too. I'll use a recon beacon to make sure the area is clear.
Incoming Corite pulse storm. Steer clear.
Unidentified strikers inbound. Defeating them could net us some supplies. But should we engage without an analysis first?
Get close to extract once the extraction beacon is deployed.
Extraction point A is ready.
Ah! Get a hell!
Extraction beacon in sight. Approach it and press the interact key to activate.
Mission complete. Narukami. Ready to strike. Falcon. Alysnes. Pilot proceeding on board. Injecting coaxium particles. Pilot sync rate stable. Mind bridge initiated.
Eliminate Thea's Vanguard forces in various strongholds. Meanwhile, destroy the extractors, which can trigger pulse storms. Proceed to an extraction point once it's ready.
Taking off.
Stage 1. Eliminate. Eliminate enemies in each area. Earn mission points. Activate extraction points. And obtain supplies. Unavailable now. Stabilizing. Unavailable now. Unavailable now. Unavailable now. Shield activated. Unavailable now. Unavailable now. Unavailable now. Energy low. Insufficient engine output. Shield activated. Shield activated. Shield activated. Shield activated. Shield activated. Stabilizing. Stabilizing. Unavailable now. Large Corite extractor unavailable now. Failed. Corite pulse storm incoming. Unavailable now. Fire from front. Unavailable now. Stabilizing. Large Corite extractor deployed. Corite pulse storm imminent. Unavailable now. Unavailable now. Unavailable now. Unavailable now. Unavailable now. Insufficient engine output. Shooting mode. Warning! You are leaving the combat zone. Warning! Unavailable now. Unavailable now. Incoming Corite pulse storm. Steer clear. Unavailable now.
Deploy to combat zone. Incoming Corite Coalstorm. Steer clear. Incoming Corite Coalstorm. Steer clear. Incoming Corite Pulstorm. Steer clear.
Striker summoned to combat zone.
Incoming Corite Pulstorm. Steer clear. Incoming Corite Pulstorm. Steer clear.
Extraction point A is ready. Unavailable now.
Incoming Corite Pulstorm. Steer clear.
Stabilizing.
Incoming Corite Pulstorm. Steer clear.
Shooting mode. Unavailable now. Extraction point A captured. Proceed to evacuate. Unavailable now. Melee mode. Energy low. Stabilizing. Mission complete.
Sure, the unknowns around Korite are unsettling, but we've made our choice. To protect as many as we can. And honestly, that's how it should be.
Charles? He's from Redwood Caststock in the Federation. Dude's a killer chef. Used to run a restaurant before joining Shadow. Most of the recipes I use, totally stolen from him. Oh, and get this. He's got 5 kids. Anka, Connor, Leonard, Carla, and Nora. Sounds like a lot, right? All adopted. And yeah, he's still single. But there's one more kid he adopted. She went missing, and Charles has been searching for her ever since.